Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the VR Master League. My name is NightFiree with 2 E's. I'm here with my co-caster, Triple Nipple. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, and we didn't do so hot in our button cut match earlier today, but I'm excited to watch some more Onward. I have an addiction, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh yeah, we're feeding that community-wide addiction. That's for sure. We got Onward on all sorts of ends right now. A fantastic matchup on Master League 1. SMC Tactical. Who are they playing? Are they in there? They're not in their button cut matchup, but they're playing against Phoenix, and Phoenix is giving them a run for their money so far, is what it seems.
Yeah, last time I checked, it was a pretty close matchup. It looks like they moved on to the second map, so I don't know what the score is for the first one, but it's a very good game.
We can't even worry about that because we're diving into what I anticipate to be a pretty good one as well. Animal House and We're a Team. We have the picked bans, and we should get into this quickly because I think the matchup could be starting any second here. So right away, the picked bans coming from Animal House is Subway and Quarantine from We're a Team. And we were talking about this earlier, some interesting reasoning behind those bans.
Yeah, so it looks like Animal House banned Subway based on the stats for We're a Team. They have an 80% round win rate on Subway. But it looks like We're a Team banned Quarantine 1 just out of sheer not wanting to play it, I guess. They've lost all 4 rounds that they've played on it.
Well, that, and that also kind of brings up an interesting conversation you just sort of touched on, where, you know, do you ban your strongest, or do you ban your enemy's strongest map or your weakest map? And I think we're kind of getting a dose of both of that here.
Yeah, and I definitely think it depends on how you feel against the team you're going up against. If you feel like they are better than you, then you would ban on their strongest. If you think, we can take them on whatever they pick if we ban our shittiest map, then, you know, go for it.
Right. And we're going to kick things off with a close quarters brawl, so to speak, kind of feeling each other out on Cargo. And I feel like it's been a while since I've watched a Cargo match in League play. Everyone's kind of gravitated away from it, and I don't know why.
Yeah, our team doesn't like to play it. I don't know. I think it's more of there's no call outs and that team cohesiveness isn't really there. So you have to just, you know, if you're a more veteran team, you've got that cohesion.
Right.
And it's just so fast.
Yeah, it's an incredibly fast map. You have to have your angles, and if you can work, like if for example, if I think Danglers would succeed really well on this map based off of how they were playing earlier today. Their coordination and fast play was so good, but if they were on Cargo, I think they'd be a serious force to be reckoned with. People would have to watch out, because I imagine just I don't even want to think about going up against Danglers on Cargo. That would be, you'd have to be ready right away.
Yeah, and I don't think you see those good matches like that on Cargo, specifically because someone's gonna ban Cargo if they're going up against a rushy team. Like that's just suicide.
Yeah. Absolutely. And, you know, we can also then transition into our active rosters for today. Both squads filled with veteran players. Although We're a Team is new, relatively new to the league, they've been a team that's been around for a very long time. Since Season 1, they've just changed their name. They have Red Bearded, Esco, SDB Raven, Anung, Call Me Fitz, Feed Metal, and Hardo filling out their full roster. And then on Animal House, you have just a more veteran squad: Silent Knight, Green Theft Auto, Steven 12, Will-O-Wisp, Boxtoys, Lipinski, and Wicked Hex. I haven't seen a roster change from Animal House in a long time. But
well, they did just pick up Wicked Hex.
Really?
Yeah, he left Cold Steel this season, and he's now on Animal House.
Okay, so maybe I've been seeing him. The name seems familiar down that bottom of that list, but a relatively new addition then to Animal House, so we'll see if he's just taking a look now. I am seeing him in the lobby, so they'll be bringing him in for this this first map on Cargo. But we're looking at a gold versus bronze matchup. I got to take a look and dive in and see what the overall rankings are of each team, MMR-wise. 1200 to 1190, so they're very close in MMR. This is a regular scheduled season match. It's not a challenge or anything, but I don't know, maybe those star rankings aren't really the most accurate thing to go off of. I wonder if those are being updated regularly to appropriately represent a team.
Well, the Kinman told me that they were based on MMR.
Okay.
But our team went from bronze to gold in 1 win, back down to bronze, and now we're silver again. So, but we've only moved 10 MMR like the entire time. So I don't really know how much I trust the division ratings right now.
It could be some odd threshold, and you know the MMR does get rounded on the site, so you don't know what your true MMR is, and it could be like once you get to 1193 you're silver, but 1197's gold. So
That is
so there could be some odd rounding numbers going on there. That's actually okay. So well, I guess it is accurate, but 10 MMR separating these guys, and one's bronze and one's gold.
Yeah, originally I thought it was like a win percentage division rating, right? Because we won like our first 3 or 4 matches in a row, and I thought that's why we got bumped up. But then he was like, "Nope, nothing to do with it." I was like, "All right, well, it made sense when I thought it did, and now it doesn't."
We'll see what we get. We're still waiting on Animal House's 5th. Take a look, do a little research here, and see if they're asking or recruiting for any players in league lobby or anything like that. No, so they must be bringing in. They must be bringing in a 5th. I just don't know who it is or where he is.
Well, according to my scoreboard, it's you. Gotta love those caster bugs.
Oh yeah. No, not playing in today's matchup.
Do you miss it? Do you miss it?
No, I enjoy the top down. I like watching games almost. I like watching games more now than I do playing them, just because the competition is so you really have to practice weekly to stay up at a top tier level, and that's what these teams do. They put in so many hours to maintain their skill level and make sure that they can compete in the league at a high tier, and I just can't. I like to play other games now, but I love casting Onward, and I still love watching it. I hop in whenever an update comes out. That's where my that's where my playing comes in.
So you got a good dose of gun game then?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace. And I don't know if I'm seeing a lobby bug. It could be a time bug. But
It looks like everyone spawned in for me and the timer reset correctly.
yeah, we're doing a 4v5 here. Wow. I know there's been a lot of discussion and debate about this.
I think that they only have to go down to a 4 if there's a reservist being used. If they're 5 rostered players. I'm not sure. That's for the mods to decide.
I would think they'd want to bring in a reservist. I didn't see any calls out for a reservist in Discord or anything like that, so really long range nade coming in, just nearly missing Gun Ramo, who's tucked in. And we're a team's going for an interestingly passive offense here.
It's absolutely not what I was expecting from Red. He's a very aggressive player.
Yeah. Yeah, what is Red up to? He's slowly inching his way through this tunnel. I thought he might have a shield in hand, but he does not.
I did watch one of Red's first-person streams on another match they were playing, and he has said to his team that this is not a pub lobby. We're not going to be doing, things that we would do in a pub lobby. So I think they might have a different play style than we're used to for league matches.
I would expect shields to come out in this match for sure, but I'm not seeing any on where a team's roster. And yeah, maybe that is part of their shift in play style. They do all have rifles here, and they're playing it very slow, so another shift there. Usually we do see them play pretty quick. Lipinski, this spot's real interesting. He's super exposed, but he has the angle on feed metal as soon as he comes around and he catches him. A nice early pickup for Animal House, evening it out into a 4v4.
Another grenade coming out, but not actually catching anything. The other thing that strikes me as odd is Red usually runs a shotgun on this map, and he is not.
Seen a kind of a resurgence of shotgun play in the league. It really never used to be around until this season, honestly. Shotguns were just not a favored weapon choice, but we've seen a lot of players opt for it. Lorena Scout, one of them. Green Theft picking up Gunrama, trying to push up. Redbeard had wanted to catch him out with that nade, but couldn't get it up and over. Confirms it. Redbeard doesn't peek in time. Now we're into a 3v4. Animal House might take around a man down.
Yeah, really, they just have to hold and wait. I mean, We're a Team has to come to them, and on such a small map, they could hear any kind of movement. Maybe that's why Red and his team are taking it so slow, is they just don't want to give away their positions from any kind of movement noise.
Red needs the rest of his squad to start kind of moving their way up here. But I don't know what their utility situation is, how many smokes they have left, because they have a lot of ground to cover. Their best approach is definitely Red's side. They have to get Green Theft first, then Box Toys, and then it's kind of a free game, really. There's step one. There's step two.
Isn't step 3 profit?
It should be. F. Lipinski catches one out, and he starts to rotate around. Wow, I can barely watch him. He's bouncing around all over the place.
F. Lipinski, yeah, freaking out, man.
He's very nervous on that corner. Shots from Esco don't land onto Wicked. And Wicked pokes out and rotates around, gets over aggressive onto High Voltage. We're into a 1v1. High Voltage drops back, and Lipinski catches him out. Animal House take that first round and take an early lead 1-0.
And I wonder if the players were seeing the same thing we were seeing on Lipinski there, because that was hard to follow.
I can't imagine. There's no way. What my question is how long is this 4v5 gonna work? Are they gonna keep doing it for the whole series? I mean, this is talk about worst case scenarios for performing, or losing to a team, losing 4v5 in a series. That would really hurt.
Yeah, but there hasn't been a call out for any kind of reservist, so I don't know.
So weird. Are they trying to make a point?
They could be, but not to be down on Animal House or anything, because they're a great team, but we haven't seen any really great games from them yet, have we? I mean, we might not have casted one. That's fair too, but from the ones that have been casted, I don't think we've seen the OG Animal House that we're used to.
No, that is true. They may be having some roster struggles at the moment. They're kind of they've been playing sort of middle ground this season. 3 wins, 4 losses. Most of their losses coming more recently against SMC Tactical and Mob Squad. But yeah, you could be onto something there. Maybe it's a bit of a decline of what used to be a much more consistent team, I suppose. I mean, hey, heck, they just won one round 4-5, so who are we to talk,
That's true.
We'll see what happens when they go on Marsoc and how the rest of the series shakes up, if this is a continuing trend, but yeah, an interesting start. I mean, you got to kind of wake up if you're Red's team. You got an advantage, but you have to play into it and still play well.
Yeah, you definitely need to push that advantage. And they were doing really well on that whole first approach. Like, they were moving as a line. They had it like really set up, and then they just started getting picked off one at a time, and it just kind of all fell apart.
There's a lack of utility, really. Red had the picks he needed to advance, and they just didn't have any smokes to deny vision or push forward.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many smokes they actually... I don't think they had any, because Red had 2 frags on his chest. So someone had to have given him a frag, which means they were down, a couple points already. And I think I saw a frag coming on the right side from someone as well. So that's 3 frags out. I don't know why you wouldn't take smokes on this map, though. I mean, with the way the objectives are and the ability to cap them from a lot of different angles, I would think that smoking them out and getting up on them would be a priority.
Patiently awaiting Animal House to ready up. I wonder. I want to know what's going on, man. I want to know what this 4v5 setup is about. So many questions.
Yeah, I don't know.
There he is. Wow.
Is he in?
So they were playing within the confines of the rules. I like that. That's good on Animal House. They started the round 4v5. They took that one round, and now they bring in Will-O-the-Wisp to finish off their 5-man roster. And we're here on a 5v5 now. If you're a Wear team, you got to be a little bit even more worried now. You just lost 4v5. Now they got their full roster.
Yeah, let's see what they pull out on the defense here.
Indeed, as we dive into round number 2 of map 1. Animal House taking an early lead, and now we're a team on the defensive. We're back into a full 5v5.
Lots of smokes coming out in all kinds of directions.
Oh my gosh, Esco pushing up, finding himself with a double kill early on the Animal House. If he pushes around, he can get Wicked Hex as well. Tries to get the shots onto Lipinski, but Lipinski finally catches him out. Animal House enter into a 3v4.
Green Theft Auto just kind of like running up through these smokes. It looks like he's going to try and go for a cap, honestly.
Wow, yeah, that's a nice pick on Redbeard. That's going to allow Lipinski to move up on that side. He has the smoke coverage, you're right. He could definitely move up. This is that utility difference. High Voltage, though, didn't have his vision denied, and the smokes are out. Now what's their plan?
Now it's a high western shootout. Gun Rama back there all the way in the back, just laying down on the pipes, waiting for someone to cross.
Yeah, he's waiting for Lipinski to come out of that house. High Voltage has eyes on Wicked Hex's corner. He just threw a nade. Wicked Hex is out in the open. He goes down.
Now it's all up to Lipinski.
Yeah, he's trying to come out of that little doorway, and he can't get past Gun Rama holding that angle. And we're in yeah, this could be a nice little series here. We're tied up 1-1.
Yeah, I will say about Red's team, we're a team that even a loss will not get them down. I mean, they're really fun guys to play with all around. Both teams are, but for a rookie team, if they get stomped on map 1, they're not going to stop on map 2. They're going to come back harder.
Yeah. Yeah, they've definitely been improving consistently throughout the season. Red doing well in the rookie tournament and then kind of taking that momentum, it seems like, into this season. And, I mean, like we said, this isn't an entirely new team, but there's some new players on the squad, and they've rebranded, so to speak, so. Wonder if we'll see that more often, more rebranding. After having a rough first couple of seasons, you just switch your name, and then all of a sudden you're a really powerful new team.
I mean, it worked for Riot.
Oh man, now we're figuring out the real secrets behind the league, the real meta.
Yeah, they got that shiny, shiny diamond.
The real meta, but yeah, I think we're gonna get a real back and forth here. This is probably just gonna be consistent. I want to say consistent bulk rounds on Cargo, but if Red plays fast like we were kind of expecting him to this series, I think then we may see a potential for a Marsoc cap.
So Silent Knight is in chat right now, and he says all his Steam games deleted randomly.
Well, that's unfortunate. You should subscribe with Twitch Prime. On an also unrelated note.
Green Theft Auto just playing air guitar at the start of the round. Very, very light spirits on this side of the team.
Esco doing the exact same thing he did on defense. Pushing up very early, looking for any early picks.
Nice grenade coming out, not making it far enough. Lipinski knows that red is there. He's just waiting for him.
Nope, did not get him.
He's calling it out. An aid comes out. A bit too far. Esco finds Green Theft as he's about to move. Esco finding another box toys here, and the objective defense is very weak.
Willow is all the way up in the yellow building. What is he doing? Oh, and he gets a kill, and he gets another kill.
Yeah, he has infiltrated the back lines. But it's really risky position. He goes down by high voltage. Esco here reacting off of those shots behind him and cost him his life. Move into a 2v2.
Yeah, Willow didn't have much of a choice. He had to take out red because red was down and giving callouts.
A smoke here, but courtesy of the new version 1.5, that smoke is going to go inside the building and just kind of get that door instead of maybe that alleyway like he was hoping. Another smoke tossed on objective.
Lipinski is talking to someone in real life, apparently.
He's got the real life aggro. It doesn't stop him. He picks up high voltage. We've heard that before. We've heard some people talking to their wives or handling a dog or it's virtual reality.
One of our players got on this headset and said, "I think there's a raccoon in my house earlier today." That was a very entertaining one.
Gunrama being suppressed by 2 here. Lipinski not pushing up, kind of staying inside the cargo. Doesn't get shots on the Gunrama as he drops back around the backside. Wicked Hex maybe considering pushing Gunrama, but that's very risky.
And Lipinski's just using that little crack in the door to watch, trying to be as protected as possible.
Yeah, it's incredibly hard to defend from.
Okay.
You have to catch the feet underneath the door, but oftentimes players will not let their feet be exposed down there. Wicked Hex and his aggression, man, what a tight angle from Gunrama, just a sliver there.
If the clock is accurate, we have 2 minutes and 45 seconds for these people to move just inches so they can see each other.
I think our lobby is good so far, so I'm pretty sure that is accurate. So yeah, he's got a decent amount of time to work with. Frankly, I think his best choice is to stop trying to move up the middle here, because Lipinski is really only concerned about the middle, and drop around the backside. You use the tunnel and come around the back end of Lipinski and have a nice easy kill, or maybe even sneak a cap. He has the time for it.
Yeah, I definitely think I would opt for the tunnel route. That's a really good way to go right now. And I'm not sure if he can hear it or not, but Lipinski's making a lot of noise. I don't know if he can hear from where he's at, though. And Lipinski has fallen back, so...
Yeah, I started to check more angles.
I mean, I'd be just as nervous if I was sitting there for basically a whole minute and didn't see anybody.
It's that solo panic that starts to settle in. Wonder if Gunrama is aware of how much time he has left as well.
Decoy smoke's coming out. He's starting his rotation. Might have been a little too long, though.
They're drawing the attention of Lipinski over there.
Oh, guns right out in the open, and the shots are coming out. And a trade. Okay, I don't know if I can trust the scoreboard. Did Animal House actually get that?
Yeah, the points are what is accurate. The announcement is iffy sometimes, but yes, Animal House taking that trade. Man, we've had a lot of trades, a lot of 1v1 trades recently. I don't know what's going on there.
That's the worst way to go. 1v1 trade.
But yeah, Animal House winning out there in the end, taking their Volk round by the skin of their teeth. My prediction almost going out the window right away. Yeah, I'm actually looking at Animal House's games played. They've only had one game cast by Sleepy, so there's been very little coverage on this squad. So if we're a team were to go out and do their research, at least for this season, there's not a lot to go off of.
Yeah, I think they would definitely be going just off of the map win percentages, which actually I don't even go off the map wins. I go off the round wins because you could still win a map if you lose 3 out of 4 and come back. So, you know, how consistent they are is more of a round win.
We don't have Quarantine, we don't have Subway. I wonder what our map 2 is going to be. I think probably, I really don't know. Maybe a Suburbia. Suburbia's got to be on the list of the 3 maps played today. If we're starting things off on Cargo, imagine we're going to stick to another close quarters map. My question is, when are we going to see the shield strats come out here? Or why haven't we seen it, really? But it goes really effective in Dangler's matchup on Suburbia. We haven't seen anybody taking a shield here on either one of these squads in Cargo today.
646, 42, 32, 64, 6. Lots of smokes, guys.
Lots of smokes coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smokes.
Another one from Wicked 6. Flash here. Wicked hears the gunfire. He runs past the prone body. He goes down. And wow, Animal House. In a second, everybody dead.
Wow.
That push did not work.
I mean, if you see a body on the ground, you expect it to be dead, right?
Not at the start of a round. Lipinski may find himself to be a dead body, though, if Red Bearded keeps this flank going. No, he does get one.
Was he? He wasn't even turned around on my screen.
Yeah, he was on mine. There's definitely some weird spectating lag here. I don't think that... I imagine that the players aren't seeing this, but... It is all up to Lipinski. He's in a 1v4 now, catching Redbearded out flanking.
Looting the body.
He just checked his clock. He's got 4:20 left, so he's got plenty of time to push up here. But not a lot of utility.
He's definitely making a lot of noise.
Yeah, high voltage has to be aware of him at this doorway here.
Honestly, if it was my team and I knew we were up 4-1, I would definitely be calling him out regardless of whether it gave my position away or not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a MO of a lot of players. They'd rather have the information conveyed to the squad versus staying hidden. Speed Metal could maybe be getting an angle here. Esco could be playing a little bit more aggressively, but...
I mean, he's going to have to walk through lines of fire for at least 3 people before he gets to the objective. It's going to be tough.
Check this time again, so he's well aware of the 3 minutes he's got left. He catches one out. Call out coming in. He finds Esco through the crack. High voltage here. Misses him on the rotation. Still hasn't picked him out. He's so exposed to high voltage. And finally a trade. A very fortunate trade. And we're a team. Sorry,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're a team took that point. The announcement's wrong, right? Or was it Animal House that
Correct.
took-
Correct.
Yeah.
No, we're a team took that map. Yeah, I'm not sure how high voltage didn't see him on that rotation.
It is a little tough to see through the double grates sometimes. Maybe that was the angle he had on him, but no, he had a pretty clear line of sight. I don't know why he didn't see him there either, but
It's one of those, oh, you looked away just at the wrung time, and you like when you go back and watch the video, you can see him in like your corner of your eye, but that's not where you're focused. No, I've rewatched some of my first person views when I die, and I'm like, I could clearly see him, but when I was playing, I could clearly not.
yeah, we definitely have. I always have to remind myself that we have completely different vision of what is being seen. It's oftentimes so much harder to spot these players. You know, we see these guys camping these tiny slivers in the metal crates, and you know they're going prone, and it seems like they're very exposed or vulnerable, but in reality it's really hard to see in VR when those guys are holding those angles and staying still or being patient. It's a different animal for sure.
Well, let's just turn the player highlighting off and see how hard it is to follow him.
Let's see a thing.
So I'm assuming neither team agreed to using the new weapons, the grenade launcher and the RPG.
Yeah, there's no... I'd be very surprised. I'd be very surprised to see that. Yeah, it's not something we gotta be worrying about as we dive into round number 5 of this series. It's been real back and forth. Basically, Volk rounds going to each squad. Animal House now looking to take their Volk round and kicking things off with an early trade.
Yeah, that trade coming out, but the advantage to we're a team, they get their guy back up, and they are up 5-4 now.
Will-O-Wisp trying to do some work here. Does find one. Not before Gunrama can find Wicked. And Nade confirming him. Willow almost going down. Does take some shots.
Willow's position is very exposed. There's not anywhere you could really hide over there.
Yeah, I think he realized that too, and he gets the heck out of there with a defensive smoke. Meanwhile, Red Bearded makes his way through the tunnel and gets instantly caught out by Box Toys.
And we're into a 3v3. Just trade after trade after trade. Trading lives, trading rounds.
Quality back and forth, man. The MMR really doing work here. Giving us a good a good solid matchup. Wow, look at that long range nade. He underhanded that. What's your preferred strategy for nades? Overhand or underhand?
Whatever way I can get it away from my friendlies. I use a Vive, so I normally do overhand.
Okay. Wow, what a fantastic underhand nade from Box. Doesn't insta-kill gun, even though it pretty much airbursted on his head. So very fortunate there for We're a Team, and they stay in the 3v3.
Yeah, that definitely looked like insta-kill radius to me. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe he was hiding behind a little piece of metal.
It's a little. I think it's a disconnect that we have with spectating on nades. Sometimes they explode on our screen differently than they do in game. Fun times. Another smoke going out. That one looking like not going to do a whole lot. These new smokes in 1.5. If you don't throw them right, they're worthless. Will-O-Wisp gets 2. Gunrama and high voltage here in Animal House.
Here on the left side
And a
with you.
3v1.
Has a relatively good idea of where Esco is, but he can't get the shots off before Esco takes him down.
I wonder if Esco is going to be ready for a little aggression on his left side here out of green theft. Oh, wow, he just snapped and spots him in the back. Evens it out into a 1v1, and now it's Box Toys and Esco with 2.5 left.
That is not a good loss for Animal House right there, and he had the flank and everything, and somehow Esco just knew to check his 6.
It's like he caught him out of the corner of his eye. Esco using the Pimax. We got to enter into that debate. He's got the extra FOV. He spotted him out of the corner.
Man, I want to get my hands on one of those.
Oh, yeah. We all do.
Really anything better than just the OG Vive.
Yeah. VR 2.0. What everybody's looking for.
This is the year for it.
Yep. Absolutely agree. Could be the round for Esco, too, if this nade lands proper. It doesn't, goes a bit too far. Over box light. That's a good smoke. But he's not really going to utilize it.
I think he's using it for sound cover.
Now see Box Toys there. And he picks him up, and We're a Team take the lead for the first time in the series and take the first Marsoc round of the series. Man, that radar coming in handy there, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, unless Animal House can answer back with a good offensive round themselves, either with a cap or just a kill out. But, I mean, it's been going Volk rounds, and We're a Team now has Volk, so I don't know.
Yeah. Tall order. The tall order, and we've had this objective. I feel like we already had this objective. Maybe we had the back. We had the back version of this objective.
Yeah, I think that's right. They're so close on this map.
Yeah. But, I mean, that shouldn't really change their strategy for defending this, and if they could do it once, certainly I think they could do it again, but Animal House are also a team that won't, they're not going to roll over. I think they're well aware that this is map point for them, and that they need to put up a good quality Marsoc run here.
Would you try for the cap? Or would you just get the kills, and then if you can get a cap, go for it? Or would you focus on, hey, we need to make a rush, and we need to get the cap?
I don't know. think on cargo, you just have to kind of focus on, we have 2 more rounds now. We have to get the kills here. We have to get the kills on Volt. I think that's the easiest route for this map. I think trying to get a cap here is far more risky, and you could definitely find yourself in a 1v5 in a heartbeat like they have already.
They're doing a reset.
They are.
So if Animal House wins this one, the only other objective we have on this map is the propane tanks, correct?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say maybe you want to win this one so you don't have to go to another objective that you don't know where it's gonna be. But there's only 4 options on this map, so
Right.
they know exactly what's gonna happen either way. I don't know why they reset though. I think one of the We're a Team members was stuck in spawn.
Good thing to test now after watching the high intensity matchup between Vikings and boss fight. Bugs.
Yeah, it happened to us too on our match against Ember. I think we're having issues. Gunrama's timer is at 0, so they're gonna have to remake the lobby.
Well, we've been patiently waiting on the scoreboard, so nobody's been misled, and we'll patiently await round. What's this, round number 6? I think they're just gonna actually reset once, so we shouldn't have to do a whole lobby reset. So hopefully we can be in and out here. And that back in,
Well,
yeah, we want to be back in the action.
Well, that was 2 resets for the same bug. Oh, it looks like they just told him to rejoin the lobby. He bailed out. I gotcha. Yes, that is a weird one. Do the bugs show up in our logs if we submit our logs to the bug channel?
I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't happen now. Patiently wait and see if.
Sorry, my timer's good.
Uh,
Anybody? Do you want frag?
everything seems to be in order.
And if everyone makes it out of spawn, we'll be good to go for this last point.
Potential last point. Jeez, no faith in
Potential
Animal House,
last
huh?
Look, you gotta root for the underdog always. Esco getting real aggressive here. Just peeking that corner.
Oh no, something happening with Animal House here. One team killed himself early.
Team killed himself?
Yeah, because he thought they were gonna restart and they didn't.
Oh no. And then another drop just now. Ah, this is not looking good.
Not the round for Animal House.
Not when it's game point for We're a Team. Now, We're a Team has the, what side is that? The east side stacked really, really aggressively. 2 people watching the pipes for any kind of cross. 1 person watching objective and the other person on the far side. I don't know.
Yeah, it's solid. It's a pretty standard spread. Nice pick from Box. Catches, I mean, pretty much eliminates the entire left side defense. And again, all they'd really need is just a little utility here to deny high voltage vision, and they can cross. He can cap inside that corner, inside that building where Redbeard's just moved to. He did see that rotation.
I think he did too. And I mean, him taking out that 1 person definitely made the rest of the team rotate. And I did hear Redbeard's shotgun finally. It's the first time I've heard that glorious click-clack.
Doesn't do him a whole lot of good as Box Toys keeps pushing up. Will he be ready for high voltage prone here? He's not. And Gunrama catches Lipinski trying to cross. We're a team. Takes the map 4-2.
And it looks like all of the Animal House players are back in the lobby, so let's see if we continue to have drops as we go on to the next map.
Silent Knight said he could predict what this next map is. He knows his team, what their preferences are, apparently. And I think I want to double check this, but I believe that Master League 1 is done with their match.
I think so. But no, it looks like they're still going. 4-1 Phoenix took Quarantine. 4-0 SMC Tactical took Suburbia. And now tied up 2-2 on Subway. Wow, this is a drag-out match. But we don't care because we're on Master League 2. And we care about what we have. Also a drag-out match.
Yeah, 2 quality series going on right now. If you need the Onward action in your life, I mean, we're delivering it, you know, in spades, if I may be so frank.
Oh, I should have picked up another one and casted something on 3 so we could have all of our channels going at once. That hasn't happened yet, has it?
No, I don't think it ever should, really.
I thought if it would, this weekend would be the weekend for it with all the button cut matchups, but
Yeah, we a lot of work.
so many games going on this week. I know we did 3, Colettos did 3, just a lot of games.
Yeah. Yeah, Cats and Hats plays a lot more. We were talking about this earlier. Like, you look at Danglers. They've played 4 matches this season, and Cats and Hats have played 9 in comparison.
Yeah, we're trying to get. I think we missed 1 week. We're trying to get a game and a challenge every week. So, but we haven't had any time for practice, which I don't know if it's gonna, bite us in the end. Like all of our learning has come from playing teams. So, want to try out a new thing? Let's play a team.
Can't believe we're still waiting on map pick.
Well, so we're a team picked Cargo. So now it's Animal House. So let's see. Let's look back at this match page real quick. If I was Animal House, I would pick Tanker or Downfall 1. What do they look like? Tanker. I would be picking Tanker. Animal House has a 73% win percentage. I mean, that's only 8 out of 11 rounds, but it's pretty high. And our team has 44%, so they've played 27 rounds and only won 12. It looks like we're going to have a lobby redo, though. Everyone's leaving.
Yeah, that was my assumption. There's no way it takes that long to pick your second map, despite losing early. Yeah, we're a team, though. They're looking good right now. Definitely putting Animal House through a tough time. And this is going to be Animal House's map pick coming up, so it is going to be, a little bit of a challenge for We're a Team. We'll see if they can step up to it.
Yeah, it's definitely... I would pick Tanker.
Yeah, we're just waiting, Anticipation's killing me. What in the world? Might have to radio into the squad.
Oh, yeah, calling an airstrike.
Uh-huh. like the most intense deliberation process by Animal House right now on this map pick.
So I was asking about this because our team took a little while, a couple of games ago, but there are no rules specified for how long it takes in between.
You are unbelievable,
I'm just saying,
dude.
No,
Get off
I
the
wanna
rule
keep
book
it,
and play the game.
I want to keep it as short as possible.
Every single time I talk to you, you got a rule question. You know what? Don't worry about the rules so much.
You're supposed to know these things as a caster. I trust the wisdom of NightFiree.
Don't worry about the rules so much, okay? Let people, it'll happen.
I also thought there was a 2-minute timer. The lobby is up now. I thought there was a 2-minute timer in between rounds, and apparently I'm wrong, and it's been 90 seconds for a while now. However, the auto start still doesn't work, so.
You have to be diligent on these things.
Rules control the fun.
We are going to be going into Suburbia for map number 2. Suburbia Day, I should specify, I suppose, considering we've had a couple of Suburbia Night maps played recently.
Do you think that's a team preference, or do you think it's only because they want to use the shield laser combo?
I think it's a preference thing because Boss Fight today did the day map and still used the shield pistol. So I definitely think the shield laser is a nice bonus, but I can't imagine teams would want to pick into that just for that advantage, because at the same time it requires everybody then to take night vision. So
Well, there are a couple of other advantages. I mean, you've got the flashlights now do much better work against night vision than they used to.
right.
And then there's that beautiful, beautiful flare gun.
Or disadvantage, I guess, really, if you wanted to, you have to consider all these things when you pick into night maps now. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's really just because people want to throw off the other team if they think that they can surprise the squad by throwing that night the night elements at them. Then yeah, like I imagine teams that are trying to get an edge on Global Chem will sort of opt in for the night maps. I think that's probably your best way of trying to beat them, just because you may gain some scrape of an advantage by doing that.
It looks like we're still waiting on one player. Oh, Silent has left chat and is now in the game.
They brought him in for this Suburbia map. They need I think he's the captain.
He is the captain. That is correct.
They need the captain's leadership to guide them on their map choice. And yeah, I mean, he was watching the stream trying to get kind of a bird's eye view on how we're a team we're playing.
It looks like he dropped.
Oh, maybe he's not joining. But it'd be a solid idea to bring him in, because he's been kind of observing, sussing out how they defend. I mean, I think one thing he could definitely bring to his team is that these guys are proning a lot on defense, and it's kind of catching Animal House off. Got to be ready for those low-hanging defenders.
Man, proning hurts your neck with the headset on, man. It's rough.
Dedication to the cause.
It is. You gotta work out those neck muscles. How do you do that at the gym?
A little incline bench helps get a little bit there, and maybe get strap some weights to your neck and just do some neck lifts. I don't know.
Just some like bows with weights hung around your neck.
Put a VR headset on and do some neck stretches. Feel like weighted stretches. Get get somebody seriously injured by suggesting all these things.
We are.
We're not physical fitness experts. We do not know what we're talking about.
I've heard of people playing with like weighted vests and things to lose weight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know people that have done wrist weights for Beat Saber and all that.
Yep.
Lots of cool ways you can do it, but you gotta be smart about it. Gotta know what you're doing too, because it can also be injury prone. I know sometimes after I'm done playing a session of Gorn, my shoulders hurt.
Man, that's like the good old days of Wii Tennis when you finish playing and then the next day you can't lift your arm because you played 6 hours of Wii Tennis.
I can't remember why your arm's so
Yeah,
sore.
yeah. Like, man, all I did was play video games. Why do I hurt?
I don't know who their fifth is going to be. Animal House. Maybe we'll have to go into a 4v5 again.
Well, it looks like there is discussion in the sit room about a major bug. So it looks like we're rebuilding the lobby again.
Thank you for bearing with us on these tech difficulties. I think we will throw it over to an intermission to spare me and Trip's voice as we hash this out, and we'll be back with the action shortly. Don't go anywhere.
I could always sing to him. Oh, and the shot's underneath
Behind me,
the
behind
Humvee in the feet, man. That's not a good way to go.
Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here.
Did all of We're a Team just bail on the objective for a rotation?
I got him, he's down.
I'm only... Oh, there's the third. I was like, where's the third member of We're a Team? Guns just hanging out by the red car. Covering that flank. Too far away from objective to get back if a push comes out. Redbeard throwing a grenade all the way across the street. Not catching anyone.
One lane two.
Here comes Gunrama now on the rotation, and he picks up Will-O-the-Wisp. Pensky pulling that prone position back out. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have expected them to push up. And Lipinski has no utility on him at all. So really, whatever kind of push he's going to do is going to have to be guns blazing. I think the round timer resets, so we're at 2 minutes. And he's rotated all the way around. At this point, he's definitely just got to get those kills. I mean, he's got a good flank. They probably don't expect him over here. He just has to be quick about the first kill and then get a good rotation and get the second one. Man, I wish I was tall enough to see through the school bus. Nope. Actually, I don't know. I haven't ever gone out that way. It seems pretty dangerous to me.
That was a fucking pixel moving across the screen.
So we have the final from Onward Master League 1. 4-1 Phoenix takes Quarantine. 0-4 SMC takes Suburbia. 4-3 Phoenix takes Subway. They actually just said in chat, we're glad we talked ourselves into it. It's a, I mean, we're 6 minutes behind, so like... You don't need to bookmark them if you're like me and look at the matches page basically every day. Chrome just knows that that's where you want to go. Hey, NightFiree, we are currently muted, I'm hearing from chat. Game audio, but no mic audio.
Oh, from me. Haha.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know, you sound crazy now.
I know, right? I sound crazy. I've been talking to myself this whole time.
Well, I did say welcome to everyone from Master League 1. Welcoming you in from a very good matchup.
That's what happens when there's long pauses in the games. The casters
Yeah.
get all flustered and we forget. Bad nade coming out from high voltage, almost taking himself out.
Yeah, I didn't fix it when we came back from that break. My apologies, everyone.
Oh, it looks like it's glitching in and out according to the stream. Or the Twitch chat. Oh, and a nade catches Gunrama down but not out, and now High Voltage has to backtrack to pick him up.
I'm standing up and watching.
Rez coming out on the backside, and we're a team into a 5v3 with some of the picks.
Redbeard picking up Wicked, and his team is pushing up all together.
We're a team is doing some work on Animal House right here. Green Theft denying Redbeard that early push. High Voltage sees him here and starts suppressing, and now Green Theft's dealing with a wide variety of We're a Team members. He gets 3 before finally going down. I thought he was going to muster the comeback there.
Wow, that was an impressive porch play right there.
Jeez. Very good snap reactions. Not enough to get Animal House the win, and We're a Team take another round and go up 2-0.
Some John Wick level stuff right there.
Yeah, that was really fast. We're gonna have to go back and watch that Phoenix SMC match. That's for sure.
Yeah, I definitely need to watch it. Maybe that's what I'll fall asleep to tonight. I'll just watch the
high intensity action.
soothing sounds of gunfire on the subway.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure that would be great. Lots of metal pinging and.
Yeah. It looks like our next objective, we are back to the original before we had to remake the lobby garage objective, South Garage. A very hard one to take. The least capable, would you say? I think it's the least capable.
It depends on how you approach it. I think if you can manage to come in and properly smoke the southeast side, there's some opportunity to get into the backside of the objective and really just get around the entirety of the defense and punch in the code.
Yeah, we definitely tried that.
Yeah, if that gap can be opened up, it's bad. It's bad news, and I've seen SMC and other squads do it. But yeah, it's definitely a tough one to cap.
We've tried it twice with the new smokes, and it just doesn't work out.
Esco with a real early pick on the Willow. He's pushing forward here, looking for the backside of Green Theft, and he catches that out.
Super aggressive. He's not going to see that grenade, though, and he goes down. It was called out by Voltage, but he just didn't back up.
Not going to be an insta-kill, though, so Esco is reasonable.
Not anymore.
Yeah, Wicked Hex confirming that. Redbeard getting out. A little over-aggressive. He gets killed. Wicked Hex doing some work here as he pushes up through the middle.
If I remember right, Wicked was actually on Red's team during the rookie tournament.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure
it's-
Twitch chat will let me know if I got that wrong. I'm not really sure what's happening with Lipinski. He just kind of... Oh, there he goes. He was just kind of stuck there. Moving now.
Patiently holding an angle as Wicked Hex enters in through the center here. Kind of behind the back of High Voltage, who's posted up there in carport.
Smokes from box toys are drawing everyone's attention away from the rest of the team.
I think Voltage just heard those footsteps from Hex. This is again one of those situations where do you radio in information to your team, risk your position being exposed or not? Gunrama finds Box Toys trying to do that rotation we were talking about without the smokes though. But you need those smokes because Gunrama takes him down. Wicked Hex finds Gunrama in the corner. I'm not sure what Lipinski's doing.
I think he's trying to be a distraction. Just popping off pistol rounds?
It doesn't really work as High Voltage does get the flank off, but what an incredibly risky move from High Voltage. So far away from objective now. 3 minutes left. He's the last alive. Wicked Hex might not be aware of this and gonna start his rotation. This is a real interesting 1v1 here because High Voltage is trying to get back to objective and Wicked Hex is trying to push it.
They're gonna meet each other right about now.
Wow, the shots
Through the
missed.
fence.
Was it through the fence too?
I think Voltage was behind the fence shooting.
Either way, a very close trade, and we're a team getting another point, going up 3-0 on Suburbia against Animal House. I mean, this is a... we said the MMR is close, 1190 to 1200, but this is a bronze versus gold matchup. And we're a team are doing some work right now.
Yeah, they're definitely running away with the second map. I mean, that's the momentum, right? They have the first map win.
Yeah, this is it. This is what could be series point as we dive into round number 4 on map number 2.
We're okay.
Not yet.
Animal House. No, we're a team did a round reset. These overlays get more and more confusing by the minute.
Like overlays all the way down. But yeah, if you are just tuning in, you've coming in what could be the deciding point of the series. Map number 2, first one going 4-2. So we're a team very, in a weird way. I felt like there was a few bugs here and there But yeah, also, Animal House started it off 4v5. Although they won that round 4v5, they started it off that way. It was a very odd cargo round. And I feel like Animal House just haven't found their footing since, because now we're in Suburbia and it's 3-0. We're a team.
Yeah, I think there's just been a bunch of tech issues the whole time. Silent is saying that he finally got in, but then his mic wasn't working, so he had to get out again.
Jeez. Well, while we're waiting and while we're hanging around, I would like to note that there should be some more emotes coming your way in the near future. If you are a Twitch Prime or just regular old Twitch subscriber to the channel, we're going to try and introduce some more emotes so you can kind of get involved and cheer a little bit for your favorite team.
All right, looks like we're going in and everything's working this time.
Everything does seem in order. We're a team very focused. Not really joking around. Sometimes you'll see squads with the lead kind of feeling loose. Redbearded kind of feel like he's the sickness to wear a team.
What? What just happened?
A little desk pop is what we like to call that.
Desk pop.
A little desk pop into the side of Redbeard in the over.
What is happening here?
We're a team are trying to throw this one, clearly.
I mean, yeah, maybe they just want to win a defense round.
F. Lipinski catching out high voltage, getting over aggressive. A lot of suppressive fire from these the east push here on bus.
Not really shooting at anything, just making sure no one comes around the corner.
2 LMGs. Really just noise suppression over here at this point.
And a frag comes out, Gunrama sees it and runs, and he box toys downing himself.
Oh my-
That's the second nade kill.
A team kill from Feed Metal. I don't know what is happening on this round with We're a Team, but
Oh man.
they're into a 1v4 now. Yikes. And it's like all of the good play and coordination in the last few rounds went out the window there, and Animal House take 1 point there to get on the board.
That's what happens when you're not loose when you've got the lead. That's right. That's why you need to be loose. right,
maybe.
fans?
Proof's in the pudding.
Man, a shot in the back, point blank, a nade, another nade, and another shot. That's rough.
That was like, it's kind of how Boss Fight lost their first map. There's so many team kills from a team that you wouldn't expect them from. That normally doesn't have them happen. And We're a Team has been playing well today without any of them, and you have 3 in 1 round.
Oh, is there a quota we're trying to match? Is that what we're saying? There's a team kill quota per league
Apparently.
match? Here we go.
Driving into series point again. We're a Team on the defensive this time for round number 5 in map 2.
And a reset coming out from Animal House again. I didn't catch what they were saying, but they said something, and then they said quick, 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 and then they reset.
Been a bit buggy today, to say the least.
It's too cold out for these bugs. They shouldn't be showing their faces for at least another couple months.
Well, it Depends on where you live, man. It's like almost 50 degrees here.
Oh man, it's like 30 degrees here with like 60-mile-an-hour winds. It's crazy right now. I've seen mailboxes just flying down the street.
Yeah, that's when I move.
But then you can't go tornado chasing.
Pop us over to the scoreboard as we dive into another rehost. Have no fear, we can adjust all things and we'll be back into the game shortly. High dose of Onward this week. I mean, shoot, man, the Onward action has been getting delivered.
I am not sure if we're going to keep this map because we already played this objective.
We'll see if the teams are troopers. Because we are going into a objective reset. We have 4 points, so if they're okay replaying the objective, then we'll just end up replaying it.
That's true. We've had this happen twice in the last week, and what we tell everyone to do is everyone in the lobby go and make a new map, and whoever gets the same objective that we need will just go in on you.
An interesting alternative, but they're not going to opt for that as we hop into a repeat of the...
Same positions. We won this last time.
Yeah, you can even hear them, same positions. We're going into a repeat of this objective here in the northwest corner.
Let's go.
Same position might not be the way to go. I mean, yeah, you won last time, but they also know exactly where you are most of the time now.
Yeah, I mean, if Animal House are smart and reacting properly,
Taking a few more frag grenades.
you can update scores. Great.
Yes, I can do that.
Oh no! A team kill to kick it off for Animal House. Score line is 3-1 right now. We're a team. Push that up.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, C4 going off and Green Theft here trying to push up in the smokes. Esco catching out his toes underneath the Humvee, and he goes down. Oh my gosh, the team kill!
Team kill!
That was a double!
Team kill! A triple! Oh my god, what is happening?
Chaos on We're a Team side also. I don't know how these frags are so constantly causing trouble.
Someone's by the bus.
Feed Metal missed Willow push into that patio position.
This is why you don't run with frags, kids.
Gunrama doesn't have a line of sight onto Willow. Willow's in a very dangerous spot right here. Almost gets caught out, ducks behind red car. He really needs Gunrama to rotate, but Gunrama's being covered.
Gunrama doesn't have a line of sight on box toys either. He's behind that jersey barrier.
Willow is going to have to be ready to deal with Gun here. Gun comes up and out trying to defend, but Willow is ready. He does get him down, and we're a team losing one by Lipinski. On Lipinski's side, could end up losing all their... Yeah, this could be it. If Lipinski gets this kill, Animal House are going to get this Marsoc round, but it's not Lipinski that gets it. It's Willow on the back end, and Animal House are mounting their comeback.
Man, just a bad run of luck right there for... We're a team.
Jeez. I mean, bad luck on both sides, really. Animal House also trying to sabotage themselves with an early self-frag as well. Either way, Animal House do get another point on the board, and now they shift in to defend. They won on Volk on this map, on this objective as well, right?
I believe so. So hard. It all just blurs together.
It really
you know,
does.
it's just so hard.
A lot of Onward, man. A lot of Onward. It's a good thing. You gotta tell yourself that. It's good. It means you
It is a good thing.
get a lot of Onward in your life.
We're gonna start Onwards Anonymous, so we can all come and talk about our addiction to Onward. But we're actually gonna do it in game in Suburbia while we kill each other. You know,
You know, well,
two birds, one stone, right? Yeah, yeah.
I don't think that's how it works.
What are you, a therapist?
Guess not. Both teams taking their sweet time here between these rounds too.
I think they want to make sure that everything is set.
I was gonna say it should be auto starting any second here. We do. Begin round number 6 in map 2. Very inappropriate things going on in the Animal House.
Oh, I mean, I'm laughing.
Totes inapprops. And some
Early
free
shots
fire.
from him.
Yeah. Just shooting through the wood there.
Wow, Willow taken down 2, even when they started shooting first through the bushes.
One is going to be resable, though. Feed Metal did manage to kill Willow, so Willow won't be able to get those comms out, and Gunrama should be able to rotate around and get the res, although there is that one brief line of sight that he doesn't get caught out on.
2 down.
Esco finding the frag here. His footsteps on his left. Nice shot through the bushes.
3 down.
Oh, a headshot suppressed through the bushes. 1 shot, 1 kill from Lipinski. And we've got Wicked down on the other side, but he's still able to give callouts on high voltage.
Yeah, High Voltage has to break the knife out there and confirm that.
I don't think Wicked has actually said anything, so he's not giving away his position.
Okay.
I wouldn't talk until he gets past me.
Smokes on the east from the 2 over there. It is a 1v3 right now. It's all up to Lipinski. He's not going to get that res on Hex. I don't know. He doesn't have a line of sight on the south, so these guys are going to be able to cross the street free and easy. Sorry, the east.
Yeah, they're already behind the buildings. You won't be able to see them until they get
On out towards objective, but they could potentially prone and crawl their way pretty dang close to it.
Yeah, I think if I was Gun and Feed Metal, I'd be just calling in saying, "Hey, put some shots out and just keep his attention over there in your lane."
I would even try and get closer to him and put those shots out really to draw his eye onto that corner.
I don't think any of them know where he is, because he only took out 1 guy and he took him out before he got a call out. Gun and feed metal just creeping up in these backyards. Oh, shots coming out, but
High voltage
At
had
nothing.
Pat out. Lipinski finds 2. Can he get the 3rd?
oh, and he does.
Wow. What a great hold from Lipinski in the 3v1. Jeez,
I think-
these porch defenses, man.
I think that who was on the objective? High voltage.
Yeah.
I think that he called in suppressing fire from his team, and then they gave their position away. Just a poor, you know, wrong idea at wrong time.
Animal House not rolling over, keeping things close and pushing it into a 3v3. Now they're gonna have to win a Marsoc round of their own.
On the burning porch objective.
Definitely, but definitely doable.
So just to recap what we've had so far, we're a team 1, map 1 cargo 4-2, and it is currently tied. And we are going into the next round, but our host has stepped away from his PC for a second, so I'm just gonna have to narrate what's happening. We're a team on defense. We have the burning porch objective, so let's see where they set up. Sounds like Knight's back. Round starts.
Just in time for round number 7 in map 2.
Esco getting way up there on the defense and taking out Willow on that far porch.
Almost getting team kill here.
Friendly. Jesus
In the same spot. Not very happy with this team right now.
But he is so
Esco-
far forward. I mean, that over-aggression did pay off last time, but doesn't there with Green Theft catching him out.
Nobody from We're a Team is on objective right now.
Wicked Hex catches out Carport. C4 detonated there to anybody trying to push up.
They're
Good
throwing a nice
nade.
grenade. Taking out one. Oh, just downing him. A second nade?
Yeah, he didn't. He should have used that one to do the follow up and throw it back into that, you know, the center, the playground area, but doesn't. And the smokes are coming out.
Oh,
Team-
Wicked Hex shooting Green Theft in the back.
Yikes on the team kills here today. More shots coming in. Redbearded gets out Box Toys. Did take some damage. Has to heal up and reload.
Yeah, but that's a hard spot to get someone from. You can't see him through the bushes, and you can't see him through the. And you can't shoot him through the bags.
Yeah, and he's kind of peeking up there, looking for anybody to push on objective, and gets caught out.
Feed metal on objective, but getting really overly aggressive, going around the corner in lane 4, trying to find whoever was taking shots from the playground area, and he sees Willow and he takes him out. But now he needs to rotate back. I mean, there's still no one on objective. Gun Rama using that fence again off of the spawn house, but I mean, you can only see so much from there.
I think he has full cover. Yeah, I guess you're right. If someone were to prone up against the wall, they could cap behind the sandbags there. This cap very viable, and a res coming out from Hex, so that's what that rotation was about. They wanted to turn it into a 3v2. nade attempts from Wicked. One of those not really going where he wants it to.
Green Theft Auto had eyes on Gunrama on the spawn house, called him out, put some shots on him, and made him fall back. Gunrama rotated to the other side of the spawn house and is looking through that fence again, but he doesn't pick up Green Theft Auto as he crosses. Who's the only person he could see. And now he's just over there looking at nothing.
He did. He said he saw someone slowly crouching behind the house.
Ah.
So they know one's back there. Are they going to be ready for the other two, though? Lipinski at the playground. Box toys in the carport. Feed metal here peeking the corner. Yeah. Can't quite see the feet of Lipinski. There he does finally spot him out and evens it into a 2v2. Scratch
and
that.
Gunrama picking up Green Theft Auto. Man.
I got one. Rotating back to the nearest fence towards you.
Gunrama rotated back around, is looking through the fence on the east side of the building, and he should see, if he's got a good view, he should see
he doesn't see Hex.
Wicked right now. He should see him right now, and he's capping. He's got tab out.
No, he did spot him,
he
and he just pushes around the corner. We're a team. Take the series against Animal House. 4-3. I mean, wow, what a battle there at the end.
Yeah, man, that was a very, very close match.
Still have that final map to see how the old MMR is going to shake out, but We're a Team have taken the series with their first 2 wins on Cargo and Suburbia, 4-2 and 4-3. I don't know what our third map's going to be. Maybe Downfall?
It's We're a Team's choice now, so I think
Bizarre.
Downfall would be the safe bet. You know Red likes to get a sniper out. And I think they have another sniper on the team. It looks like we're having a rehost again, though. Cargo, Subway was banned. Yeah, it could be either Bizarre or Downfall, but I don't know. I don't know what I would pick based on the stats. This one's, I mean, are you going to really listen to the stats on this one? You've already won the series.
Yeah, right.
Do you want to just go with something that you think you can throw him off on?
Tanker.
This will be fun. This one will be interesting because We're a Team only has a 44 win percentage on Tanker for rounds, but Animal House has a 73. So Animal House technically has the advantage percentage-wise here. But We're a Team has definitely played this map a lot more than Animal House.
sure. Both teams readying up, no roster changes for this tanker map. The real question will be, will we have a bug-free lobby?
I think the real question is, do the teams remember that the objective on the map is slightly different than the objective on in-game? So if you're planning for one and it looks like it's downstairs, it's probably upstairs and vice versa. It doesn't tell you what level the objective is on, but they're all shifted slightly to the left on the board, I believe.
Yeah, it takes some savvy plays. There's some savvy knowledge there of the maps to know that it's going to be an upstairs or downstairs objective. The real way of checking is by looking at your pad once you get down the first set of stairs, and already one going down for a weird team. Little trade there. Back and forth. Animal House into a 2v4 just like that. 3 down from Esco.
Yeah, Animal House getting really aggressive with their defense, basically an offense.
Will-O-Wisp on the backside, though, going in for the flank. Has caught one out.
Oh, and that grenade.
Gets 2, and Willow's flank pays off. Animal House take that first point lead.
Wow, that aggression right there, totally paying off.
Yeah, that was kind of like both teams just sprinting at each other. A lot of good games. So, I mean, I think overall the Master League has really started to improve. The gameplay it's just overall on a whole nother level. No matter where you go, we're gonna find good games. This is a bronze and gold matchup. We were just watching a diamond and master matchup on Master League 1. Both of them are still very tense and putting out I don't know, some really good quality matchups. So it's a good time to be watching Onward, that's for sure.
And both of them went to the underdogs.
Yeah, true. I think we had
Get ready. They could be up there. No,
boss fight.
They could take that top deck.
Did they lose? I don't know. I can't even remember. I casted the match earlier today. I can't remember if boss fight won or lost. Boss fight lost against Anglers. So yeah, we've had I don't know if that was really an upset.
Yeah, I feel like that was a pretty close match.
Smoke's coming in from Animal House on top of some frags. It is a 4v4.
We're a team opting for a very held back defense and a double grenade from High Voltage. Needs to get in there and confirm that kill. Now the aggression comes out.
Green Theft confirming Esco on the ground after catching him out. Redbeard trying to toss out some C4 and get him, but can't.
Lipinski up there on that second floor of the spawn area, just trying to get shots out, and he does. Takes Redbearded out.
High Voltage tries to get Green Theft. He can't before he gets picked up by Lipinski, and now Feed Metal, the last one alive. Not even near objective.
And backing into an enemy.
Yeah, this is the last round sort of play style there. Animal House taking a second point on Tanker.
Yeah, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but like you were saying earlier, all the play and everything improving, I think a lot of that has to do with all these new teams and mix-ups and everything that we've got coming into the league this season. You know, rookie teams are playing differently than the veteran teams are expecting them to. They're all playing differently and they don't have any of the meta knowledge. So it's really, they're coming up with new things. They're playing each other, and it's all around good games. And all of the veteran teams are doing better as well. I mean, the matchups have been really, really close pretty much all around. I'm definitely liking it. When a caster does a match and they're like, we're stressed out, then it's a good match.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm literally on the edge of the seat. I've been moving forward the entire time I've been casting.
We'll see if We're a Team can take the points lead. It's definitely a possibility if they get this map 4-0. They could lose the series but have the winning scoreline of 9-8. They're talking about it right now too.
Lipinski not having night vision on defense.
That'll be tough.
I always yell at my team before we start. Make sure you've got night vision.
Red Peter's aggression gets him caught out, but he does get a nade on his dying breath.
Oh, and Green Theft killing himself.
Well-placed nade here on the backside. Gets Wicked. Animal House dropping so fast. This could be really bad if Willow doesn't speed it up. If Lipinski goes down like he does, they have the objective completely exposed. Willow gets
Willow
one.
coming in, getting one. Here we go. Getting two, getting three. Oh, he didn't get the third one.
Couldn't find Gunrama, and it would have been 5 kills unanswered there on the backside by Willow, but can't do it, and We're a Team get on the board on Cargo. Trying to get that scoreline in order. Oh, my voice is starting to go. Final game of the week. My 4th one of the week. We had so many matchups this week. All the Button Cup matchups. What is the final result of the Button Cup, by the way?
Well, so as of right now, it's not looking good for North America. Americas has 2 and Europe has 4, but there are 2 unscheduled matches that have not been awarded points. And 1 other unscheduled match that apparently was already awarded points. I asked for clarification from the mods, and we're not really sure, or they weren't really sure at the time. It just looks like the scores were submitted, but the game never happened. So, but out of the ones that were played, Europe definitely won 4 out of 6 of the played games.
Wow. Back to this one. Esco finding an early pick onto Wicked, and Redbearded getting one of his own. Esco has been doing work today. Gets 3 kills in the middle before getting finally picked up by Green Theft in a trade. Animal House now in a 2v3 with 1 Resable in the center.
I think the res is about to come out. I think Voltage is going for him. It's a really risky maneuver, but he gets up in there, and then he immediately gets shot down again. Voltage can pick that kill up, and he does. And now it's a 1v3. I know they saw each other. I know they saw each other.
Lipinski spotted him there on the corner. Didn't land the shots. Voltage getting a little overzealous, maybe. Pushing into the center here as Lipinski drops back around to the other side.
Bulls is rotating back, just getting into that defensive position and holding. Going to check the downstairs, maybe. Yep.
I wonder how much. I mean, 4 minutes left on the clock. That is accurate. Lipinski has all the time in the world to work with here.
And just like that.
Tries to move up but can't and gets caught out in a trade. We're a team tying things up 2-2. This is what we're a team needed. You know, it would be really unfortunate to kind of squander a win like this against a higher tier team and not come away with the most amount of MMR that you can muster. And so to be able to grab this final map would be huge for them because, like we were talking earlier, they are the underdog. They are 10 MMR at least lower than Animal House, and this will be definitely a nice boost for them in the rankings.
Yeah, definitely, and especially, you know, you wouldn't want to lose this. Being this is where a team's map pick, you kind of want to win your own map.
It's been a long series though. A lot of bugs, and we've pushed the 2-hour mark now.
Yeah, there have been a lot of long matches this season. I know we've had a couple, actually we've had a lot that have gone over an hour and a half into the 2-hour mark, which is a lot when you've played 9 matches so far. And here we go into the, what could be the final round.
It is an underground center objective, so I don't know. I don't think I've seen a cap there yet. Considering how teams ought to defend it, it would be very impressive. Oh, no, I have. There was a very insane cap. It's very challenging to do considering how teams defend that downstairs objective. It really requires a mistake on the defensive side to allow it.
Yes, it does. Redbeard and Feed Metal just pushing up, really aggressive, stacked up in the hallway. Voltage going up top. Voltage going down like that.
I got one down.
If I just say people's names, do they just drop in game? Is that what's happening right here?
Apparently, Esco getting one for himself early again. He's found so many early picks in this series. This is really odd how aggressive Animal House are on the upper story. They're really not focusing their defense downstairs.
What do we have downstairs? We have Green Theft and
Red Bearded, who's doing work on these defenders, gets both of them before going down, but has no follow-up for him.
Lipinski taking out the only other person down there that could get the cap. And finishing off Red. No more call-outs for them. We're a team down to 1 player. Gunrama, it's still downstairs, but on the wrong side, the far end.
Yeah, they need Gunrama. Gunrama needs to move a little bit quicker and get Lipinski out and take advantage of this second guy being upstairs, getting this res off right now.
You know, this map has been so fast-paced. I don't know how many callouts I've actually heard come out from either team, so I don't know how their kill counts are going right now.
Back flank from Willow gets the back end of gun, and they trade. And Animal House take the lead again, 3-2. If you are just stopping by, you've missed everything. The series is already in the hands of We're a Team, but we're still playing out this final map, which has been pretty back and forth. See how Animal House attacks the downstairs objective on Tanker. It's been a bit chaotic, too. I feel like both teams kind of playing this one a bit more casual than they have the last two maps.
Yeah, I definitely think they're just trying to get a good feel for this map. You know, you could use this last one. You could use it for a map that you're not comfortable with, but you want to get that experience with. If you play it in a scrim, it's not the same. I mean, there's nothing on the line in a scrim, so it's even more laid back. So you need it in a challenge, you need it in a match.
Very true. Could be what we're seeing here as we get into our next round. Round number 6. 5. Can't do math.
6.
I did math.
You did math.
I can do it. See if Animal House can do the math and punch in the proper code.
I think they're going for a cap on this one.
Same thing happening here to Box Toys on Animal House. He doesn't pick into the night vision.
And you really don't need it if you get downstairs.
Right. Smokes are
Go
out.
on, green
Red-bearded
tap,
pushes. Yeah. I don't know why Green Theft dropped off of that instead of holding the angle with his teammate.
Esco, Feed Metal, Gun Rama, and Voltage all on objective, covering different angles.
Green Theft getting very aggressive, trying to wreak some havoc in there. Can't do it. Wicked Hacks trying to come into the flank side, but I don't know if they're going to sync up properly.
Wicked taking out Feed, Gun Rama rotating around. Here are the shots. He's going to peek the corner and he's going to get taken out. Or not. Wow. I expect better from you, Wicked.
Yeah, he was very ready for Wicked. Lipinski does get up here somehow past Esco. I don't know what Esco's doing here, not taking these shots on Lipinski. Does finally see him there right in front of his face and kills him. Now it's all up to Box, who's upstairs rotating around to make a backside flank.
1v3 in a little tiny room. That's a tall order. Also, one of the new metas that we've been seeing, where a team has placed one of their pistols on this box right here, and it's pointing at, here, you can stop to my camera now. It's pointing at the rear, and it's it basically blinds you. If you've got night vision and you come through that door, you won't be able to see anything.
Yeah, they've done it also over here on the other angle that Gun's checking.
And high voltage side. Basically, everyone has a flashlight pistol covering their hallway so that no one can shoot down it.
Well, really, all I have to do is disable the night vision first, and then they're okay.
Yeah, but that's precious seconds.
definitely causing Box to be a little bit more concerned about peeking.
He just crossed through the doorway, and I bet he's really confused now. Voltage and Gun both looking at that door. Esco looking the other way, but I don't think Box can see him.
Yeah, he
And
tries
just
to
like
peek
that-
around and can't do it. Gunrama catches him out and keeps things tied up 3-3. They just had to go the distance at the last map after having this incredibly long series, you know?
Yeah, it's a very,
inconsiderate.
very long series.
inconsiderate of them.
Especially when, you know, most people have to work tomorrow. I could expect this on a Saturday, but a Sunday night? Come on, guys. I don't actually have to work tomorrow, so this is fine. But man, almost maxing out every round. I mean, we got 4-2, 4-3, 3-3.
Yeah. It's been a good quality back and forth here today. Good score line. This is definitely just a good one to sit down and spectate. I'm glad we stopped in here. If you haven't already, also follow Master League 2. This is our second channel where we will run games from time to time if we have games in tandem. We recommend doing that.
Do you call it for running 3 games at once? Are we running games in triplicate?
I guess, yeah. It's not going to happen, though. You keep suggesting it's not going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
No, it
I'm just
won't.
gonna pick one specifically because there are 2 other games.
It won't happen
Now it's-
because we'd rather have 2 codecasters for the game instead, and we don't have the odds of having
That
us
is
having
true. It's
6
much more
people
fun.
ready. Is very
much more fun to cast with someone than to do it solo. Then I don't sound crazy when I talk to myself.
I left you for 5 minutes to go to the bathroom and you lost control of things, so
Didn't lose control of things. Everyone loved it. Look back at chat.
lost control.
Maybe I never had control in the first place. So we are in the superstructure objective, right? Yes.
It's a boat.
Yeah. And it's called the superstructure on a boat. And it's a ship, not a boat.
I don't believe it.
Animal House doing a lot of movement on this objective. You know, this is one that you would just kind of set up and wait, in my opinion.
They're all going out and setting up their little flashlight pistols.
Green Theft getting a good pick through that little crack on the side. Redbeard trying to find him again, but he's not there.
There he is. Catches a
And then he gets
full
overly
dose,
aggressive.
full dose of shotgun to the face. Another dose of shotgun there. from
I'm just going to
Redbeard.
assume that Redbeard is using the slugs at this point because that was a pretty long shot.
I don't know. I saw a spread on when he killed the first guy.
Red picking up that flashlight and throwing it.
It's definitely a good strategy we're going to see more of on these night maps. And because I think... Wow, Redbeard gets another with the shotgun. Because it adds diversity now, we're going to see more night map choices, very likely. Wicked Hex getting feed metal on that entry point, trying to come in, but Redbeard's already inside objective room. Now we're
Gets
into
another
it.
one.
I
That's
mean,
4 kills for Redbeard?
yeah, that was. Now it's down to Esco for We're a Team in the 1v1.
Game point.
Well, not really.
Well, match point. Match point. That's what I mean.
You have to get round map series. That's how we reference them. This is a round right now. This will be map point and then series point as well. Was last map.
That is correct.
Willow with the aggression.
That Peeker's advantage coming
Wow.
out firing.
Jeez. Animal House. Take
Still
that
not really
final-
minimizing it.
Yeah,
I mean,
not too much. They're definitely gonna have that, get that MMR hit. But the overall scoreline, 11-9, for Wear a Team taking that series with those first 2 map wins and then losing on Tanker. Man, what a great series to watch today.
yeah, that was very fun. Thanks for inviting me to co-cast with
yeah.
you. Sorry, Noman.
Yeah, no man. But I think that's going to be it from us here on Master League 2. Thank you so much if you are coming from Master League 1 and you have stuck around this whole time. We do appreciate you. And if you want to get involved in the league, head on over to vrmasterleague.com/onward, where you can sign up for you can follow the Twitter, the Twitch, the Facebook links. They're all there. You can get involved in the Discord, register for a team. You could be playing in the league and getting cast next week. Who knows? It's up to your dedication level. But with that, I think that'll be it for us. My name is NightFiree with 2 E's. My co-caster, Trip Nip. Good night.
Night, everybody.